Evacuations now underway in at least 7 Florida counties as Tropical Storm Helene threatens to hit as the strongest storm to make landfall in the United States in over a year. Helene is currently swirling through the northwestern Caribbean Sea and will set off on a breakneck pace of strengthening in the hours ahead. Laura Aguirre has more on the advancing danger off of Florida's Gulf Coast.
We always say, hide from the wind, run from the water.
Potentially life-threatening levels of both are bearing down on the southeastern U.S. this week. In Florida, local and state leaders are assuring the public Tuesday they're prepared for what's coming and a warning to take this storm seriously.
We go through training. We have experience with this. We have high water vehicles. All of that is in place. The question is, are you in place? Are all your plans ready to go?
Helene is expected to rapidly intensify over warm Gulf waters, on track to make landfall on Florida's northern Gulf Coast late Thursday, possibly as a Category 3 hurricane.
The Big Bend and Panhandle should be especially prepared for a direct impact.
This hurricane will have tropical storm force winds in excess of 250 miles from the center.
Florida's Emergency Management Executive Director says those winds will encompass the state's entire western coastline and stretch to the Atlantic side across most of the peninsula.
Go ahead, get those preparations done today. Make sure your entire family knows that disaster plan and what they should do.
The Tampa to Big Bend area was hit hard last summer by Hurricane Idalia, which roared ashore as a Category 3 in late August with record-breaking storm surge and devastating property damage.
This potentially could be even more powerful than Idalia. We'll see.
I'm Laura Aguirre reporting.
According to the Florida Division of Emergency Management, more evacuation orders are expected. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis Tuesday expanded his state of emergency declaration to now cover 61 of the state's 67 counties. And several lawmakers, House lawmakers, say that they will leave Washington after the government funding vote today, 2 days earlier than planned. The short-term funding bill is expected to pass. Lawmakers are leaving early in part because of the concerns on the looming storm threatening Florida and its impact on traveling. Tropical Storm Helene formed in the northwestern Caribbean Sea Tuesday morning. It could become a Category 3 major hurricane, as we just heard. The House canceled votes for Thursday and Friday. Well, Vanessa, it sounds like it also might be having an impact on our weather as it begins to move through. Tell us, what can we expect?
Well, Courtney, what we're going to get is mediocre compared to what our friends in Florida are going to be experiencing. As many of you know, I'm from Florida. I have family and friends in Florida. A lot of them are under now inland tropical storm warnings, as you just heard there. Even though the hurricane force winds are going to be very small, the tropical storm force winds field is just going to be really wide. So everyone is going to be feeling the wind effects, heavy rain, even the tornado threat from this system as it continues to near the Sunshine State. It is now near the Yucatan Peninsula this morning, still as a tropical storm, but look at the winds, 65 miles per hour. I would not be surprised if in the next advisory from the National Hurricane Center, if they go ahead and they upgrade this to a hurricane. And this is going to continue to rapidly intensify into a Category 2, even a major Category 3 hurricane over the next 24 hours before it finally makes landfall somewhere along the Florida Panhandle sometime late tomorrow night into early Friday morning. And then it's going to weaken and become a remnant low as it moves into the Tennessee Valley region. This is where it's supposed to be around Saturday morning. If it continues to go a little bit more east, there is a chance we're going to get some rain showers from this. So please keep it tuned here to KQ2 for the very latest. Until then, it's going to be mostly sunny. It's going to be pretty nice for the next couple of days before we start seeing that increase in cloud cover because of the remnant low of Helene come Friday into Saturday.